The next question is for Mr. Figley first. Where do you see the county unnecessarily wasting funds currently, if anywhere? I think what they're trying to ask is there any place that the county is currently spending money that could be directed somewhere else? Is that better understood?
Well, that's a tough one. I haven't researched the budget enough to find that, so I knew in the past there was a state agency that requested that we move a bridge a few hundred feet, and we budgeted $6 million for that. During the same meeting, we discussed EMS assessments. As government, there's money that you can find to cut. I just haven't researched the budget enough to be able to answer it for the present.
I would think right now the Ag Center is the biggest drain. May not be the biggest drain in the county, but it's certainly a drain that somebody needs to really take a look at and do something with. Since I'm not there on a day-to-day basis, I don't make any accusations that I can't back up. I do know a couple of places that some dollars can be saved, but without being there and know the exact amount, then I'd rather not answer it in that way. Thank you.
We can always save money in every department. Spending it unwisely, I don't think the county's doing anything unwisely or throwing money away where it should be going. But there are some communities in this, not communities, but departments in here that we can sharpen our pencil on, and I think we can find some more ways to save money than other than spend it unwisely.
I really, in my heart, don't feel that any commissioner that we have currently today is intentionally wasting money. I questioned at one of the meetings, the Sheriff's Town Hall meeting, why we are supporting EMS and fire all the way around 5 counties that surround us when we're getting nothing in return for that. And my estimation of mutual aid is when you provide a service to one county, they have the ability to return that service in kind. Well, there's counties that we have this mutual agreement with that have no EMS program in their outlying residents. For instance, Buckhead Ridge, for instance, Janus Fish Cave, we run probably 95% of the calls there, yet the only one that pays us anything is Glades County, less than $20,000. What scares me the most is if one of our residents who is currently paying taxes in this county has a critical incident or a traffic accident, cardiac arrest, and our units are in another county who pays us virtually nothing, there's going to be some real unhappy campers out there because their family member is going to be in jeopardy of losing their life because our units are not where they're supposed to be in our county. Now, if they want us to pay us, they want to pay us to provide that service for them, then we can build an outlying station. If they want to give us $300,000 a year, that generates $1.5 million worth of revenue in those 5 counties. That's something we need to seriously look at because whoever came to that agreement, this mutual aid agreement, it's not mutual aid. We need to adjust that because that's an income source and a revenue stream that we need to look at carefully because that would generate a lot of money for the residents of this county. And I believe that our tax dollars should benefit our residents in this county, not outlying counties that don't contribute to our budget. Thank you.
I think, a lot of times it all depends on whose ox is getting gored when we talk about cuts and waste. On the county commission side, we've lost over 24 positions in the last year. The budget's been reduced by over $21 million. Is there still things that some may consider wasteful? Yes, I'm sure there is. If I don't like rodeos, I think the Ag Center is a waste. If I don't like reading, I wonder why are we paying the light bill at the library? Again, it has a lot to do with balancing the needs and wants with your revenue. So that question is kind of tough because it says wasteful. Again, do I see things that I don't participate in that I may say, well, that's wasteful? To somebody else, it's a needed service. thank God right now, I'm not needing senior services, but there's a lot of people that depend on them. So again, it depends on what your needs are and what you feel is a needed service that's being provided. But again, we've made substantial cuts. I think we still have some other ways to go. But again, it's a tough question when it's posed like that, as a wasted money.
See if I can bend down this load. I don't believe there's wasteful aspects of money here. I believe there's areas that we can streamline and we can be more efficient. The waste things is, as Mr. Hoover said, is that it is based on what your particular needs are, your desires. But in all honesty, I believe that in this particular county, there's lots of areas that we can streamline and make more efficient. And with that said, then that would be a cost savings to you, the taxpayers. Thank you.